Y'all.
All right, back for part two. We were just leaving off at the situation with the car. So, without further ado, we're going to get it. There we go.
Come and try me. Like, if we really want to get technical, yeah, just about all this shit is ignorant as fuck. Like, I'd be lying to you if I said that it was. And I'm gonna be honest, just about all these mumble rap spirituals I listen to have pretty much fried my brain entirely.
And that's the thing, my take on it is, yeah, it's overplayed at times. It's over promoted. But that's not an us problem. That's not a fan's problem. That's not the rapper's problem. Because whoever's managing them and taking them in, they're doing their job. I think they're doing a good job. So all these rappers can make the songs dissing these other people, but at the end of the day, it's not their fault, because these guys are getting, whether they're getting exploited or they're making their own money, at the end of the day, what matters is that these people are getting exactly what is needed out of them. The company's getting whatever they want, or the people who are making good deals are getting whatever they want. Period.
I think it's safe to say that my brain is no longer the knowledge-absorbing sponge that it once was. Like, pretty much anything that doesn't end in ooh or that's why over an 808 beat just doesn't render to me. Like, Jay-Z's entire album completely flew over my head. This man over here talking about investing in stocks and building up your credit. Meanwhile,
I had a lot to say about that too. It's so funny when Jay-Z made that album. The same guy who's talking about these young rappers putting the money phone in the ear. He did that just so he can get some money for it. Just so he can get attention for his album. Jay-Z didn't really mean that. And even if he did, it's so funny you're telling us or younger rappers making money off this shit. Oh, you missed the joke. You don't get the point. What do you mean? Jay-Z's not even buying his own hood, but he wants us to buy our hood? Get the fuck out of here. No one asked for that.
I ain't asked for that. All I want to know is, why aren't you fucking on my bitch right now? But at the end of the day, we ain't ask you shit. None of us did. Boy, all y'all that feel like your opinion matters on the new music that's coming out, it really don't. Simple as that.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. For all you people who think they can predict the future by saying, oh man, these guys aren't going to last 2 years. Yeah, and let them enjoy their present, okay? And for the rappers that do last longer than that, y'all look stupid. Like, do you get a cookie when you say these things? When you say anyone can do their style, or they're not going to be irrelevant next few years? Does that make you feel special? Because if it does, pat yourself on the back, because no one cares, okay? No one cares. It's not going to stop them, and it's not going to stop the rappers. Just go listen to whatever you're listening to. Is what we're saying essentially.
Think it, bitch. That's your answer right there. You can take your opinion about mumble rap and shove a Rosetta Stone right up your ass, because nobody care about what you have to say. Y'all just be so bitter about these one-hit wonder rappers that's out. Meanwhile, your lyrical
it's literally all it's about. That's all it's about. Just the fact that they're one-hit wonders, and yet you don't understand how they're able to get a hit, and you're just celebrating the fact that they're going to be irrelevant soon. Just wait for that time to come and just enjoy your music, okay? Because we didn't ask you.
Bitter about these one-hit wonder rappers that's out. Meanwhile, your lyrical senpai is only known for a song where little kids gotta take their shoes and socks off before jumping in the fucking bounce house. Yeah, the only time you hear is that fucking pump it up, fucking bounce house music having.
I mean, I'm not gonna come for Joe Budden, but it's so funny because he was a one-hit wonder. I mean, Fire actually did pretty well too, but as lyrical as he wasn't able to make another hit again. Ain't that funny?
And this video is not to defend anybody who just goes and makes a SoundCloud.
I'm sorry, Pat, but this song's bumping in my car, and the way this beat is hitting in the fucking speakers, man, I don't know, man. I gotta find that song and play that again. It sounded different in the car.
But for the people that have actually been able to solidify themselves in the mainstream and they had like major
Facts.
hits, so they had like a whole mixtape that was even good, y'all just sound bitter when you try to collectively group them all and say that they all sound trash. Like, what is even your reason? Because I guarantee you, the same people that be saying that all these new rappers sound the same are the same people that be recording these little cringy ass videos claiming that they're the savior of hip hop, while at the same time, all of them are trying to sound like Eminem's Rap God verse and struggling to stay on beat.
Motherfucker, I'm the savior of hip hop.
Oh yeah? Savior hip hop, big cat? You gonna free us of our hip hop sins? No, like shit, fake ass 8 Mile. Well, you need to run 8 Mile to get your fucking stamina up for these weak ass verses.
No. I'm tagging in on this one, Pat. I'm a roast. I'm out here gonna roast Mac Lethal on this one too. With his, just because it's a Marvel movie doesn't mean I gotta like it like Scorsese. Man, if anything, worry about your hairline, okay? Worry about your hairline. You know, y'all worry about rappers doing drugs, yet, you know, Mac Lethal, I should say. The only you want to impress me as an MC, why don't you go ahead and some real MCs? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you challenge some black MCs? Yes, I know you had a nice underground run when you're messing with Cunning Linguist and No, who's part of that group, and Kashmir, and all those other people from the Southern Underground. But, you know, you're making good money or whatever, but you messing with little kids, come on, bro. Come on. You look like a conservative, too, which, by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if you do support conservative ideologies and all that other nonsense. I bet you're not going to come for these other rappers, though, these talented lyrical rappers. Why don't you actually battle rap, and then you'll impress me. But until then, that rap you did, thinking you did something, mumble rap this is savage, man, God damn it, I sound like a hater. No, you sound terrible. That's what you do. You sound terrible, and your resume sucks. And I'm just being real with you. You'll impress me when you battle actual MCs. But go on, Pat.
Cringy ass videos claiming that they're the savior of hip hop, while at the same time, all of them are trying to sound like Eminem's Rap God verse and struggling to stay on beat.
Motherfucker, I'm the savior of
Also, Iggy just catching strays all day. At least Iggy was actually a successful career, you know, a rapper at one point in her career, you know, and she was very critical about her privilege, but at least she's not here dissing mumble rappers, at least up until Playboy Carti did what he did. But, you know, I digress.
Oh yeah? Savior hip hop, big cat? You gonna free us of our hip hop sins? No, like shit, fake ass 8 Mile. Well, you need to run 8 Mile to get your fucking stamina up for these weak ass verses. Look, all I'm saying is that there is a place for all these different versions of hip hop that can coexist together in our fucking Apple Music playlist, okay?
Literally. It's not the radio for sure, because they overplay shit a lot. But it's definitely, you guys got playlists. You guys got the internet. You guys got enough. You guys literally got the internet where you can go and rant and talk about your frustrations with hip hop. But yet, you don't make a playlist of your own, enjoying your own hip hop music.
If somebody want to listen to Turner music, then let them listen to Turner music.
But that's the problem right there. All you guys want to do is turn up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you must be fun at parties. That guy must be very fun at parties, man. I have an advice for everyone who does not like this kind of music. Stay away from a bar. Stay away from a house party. Stay away from the club, because you're not going to hear your favorite kind of music there. I'm just saying.
Shit. You want to know what every person between the ages of 18 and 25 are doing on the weekends? Turning up and regretting their decisions that they made, in no particular order. I shouldn't have to bring a fucking thesaurus every time I decide to go to a party. Talking about the only reason you like the song is because of the beat. Yeah, maybe because the beat is the only thing I can fucking process at this point. I'm so drunk right now, I don't even know how I got here. And you expect me to remember some witty metaphor somebody might have said? How do you expect me to remember the lyrics to a song when I'm not even gonna remember half the night? The last thing I'm trying to hear when I'm turned is some fake deep line about how the person that invented college didn't go to college. Alright, let me listen to my mumbles. Like,
yeah, we're not listening to Hobson anywhere in the club. We're not going to listen to Hobson anywhere in the club, but I'm sorry. But then again, he don't want it.
I get that a lot of this new music doesn't have any like witty concept or really any purpose at all. But if you're gonna hold our music to such a high standard, you might want to do the same for yours and stop acting.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. This right here. This is the one. This is the one.
Like everything in the 90s was of the most uplifting and substantial pieces of artwork ever orchestrated.
I enjoyed that song.
Well, let me tell you something. You might got more cash than me, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
Like all these songs besides the last one are cool for what they were. But these songs ain't about shit. Y'all gotta stop acting like everything back in the 90s was Brenda Got a Baby or Dear Mama, because it fucking wasn't. Alright, it was.
And don't lie to me acting like it was. And I also want to point this out too. Aries Spears actually was on Vlad when Vlad tried to make this point about songs that were XYZ back then. And yet, because there's like, these are young people enjoying themselves. And yet, Aries' excuses, well, Nas made Illmatic at 17. Yeah, and there were so many other albums and artists that were trying to sound like Nas and AZ and all these other young artists, and yet none of them have careers now. Why is that? Why is that? The excuse of everyone sounds the same today. I guarantee you there's only going to be 5 that'll have long-lasting careers or careers that's going to last them for a minute. None of them